What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Realistic Rumor. This is episode number 67, and coming off the back of quite an incredible transfer special in episode 66, we spent, I think it was about 130 million, something like that. We brought in three players, improved the squad. Kareem Adeyemi, as you would see there, making his debut today, along with Mohamed Simakan, who's playing at the back, and John Stones, who is sat on the bench. And look at this team, man. Honestly, it looks good. It looks like a title winning team. I can't lie. I'm so happy with the players we brought in. We sold Maguire to Rangers. Bella Kotchap was part of the Simakan deal. And Syankov, didn't expect to sell him. He wasn't on the transfer list, but the right offer came in from Tottenham. And we sold the Ukrainian and brought in Adeyemi. And now we were about to cook, ready to push for the end of the season and push for the Premier League title, which is well and truly an achievable goal right now, as we are sat top of the league, 2 points clear of Liverpool. We're going into this first game of the episode. We will face Wolves, and straight off the bat, Taiwo Awoniyi would get his 20th goal in 23 games. Brennan Johnson was the man on fire at the start of the season. Taiwo was I guess on his standards, performing not fantastically well. You know, he's won the Golden Boot in the last 2 seasons. He's looking to make it 3 in a row. And now I think he's ahead of Brennan in terms of goals for the season. But those two, top 2 in the goals category, top 2 in the assists category, their connection is on fire. And you would see it link up once again here, as Taiwo would have actually a really good chance from kickoff to make it 2-0. Brennan Johnson finding him, but his effort just goes wide. Before Taiwo would turn provider, he finds Jacob Ramsey, and the former Villa man with a beautiful chest and volley finish, and we led 2-0. The visitors would halve the deficit just before the halftime break. Pereira with an unbelievable finish. I had to show the replay on this one. Great effort from him. Top corner posting in. Lopetegui, obviously not at Wolves anymore. Gary O'Neill is the Wolves manager, and just to break away from the game quickly, I felt like Wolves were actually quite unfortunate. You know, the Premier League is back now. We just had the first week of the season, and Wolves lost to Man United on Monday night. I thought they were unfortunate to lose to Ten Hag's side. Wolves were brilliant. Cunha created so many chances. He cut United's team open time and time again, but unfortunately couldn't find the clinical finish. And then, of course, you know, it's the classic cliche: if you don't take your chances, you will be punished. And United scored and won the game 1-0. But plenty to be positive for if you are a Wolves fan. Going back into the game, we would make it 3-1 before making a whole host of changes. And then in injury time, a lovely bit of work from Awoniyi finds Adeyemi, and the debutant with a little ball roll before finishing with a plum. What a great goal for the debutant, Kareem Adeyemi. Nice little ball roll to get away from the defender, and his so-called weak foot sends it top corner. What a finish from Adeyemi. This kid is a real star, and the referee blows full time there. 4-1, another victory. I think our 6th in a row. I failed to keep the clean sheet, but we win the game nonetheless. 4 different goal scorers: Awoniyi, Ramsey, Williams, and Adeyemi on his debut. Guys, I'm telling you, this team is cooking. I am ready to compete for this league title. I think, let me know in the comments right now. Do you think we can win the league? Can we do it? Put yes in the comments if you think we can win the league. 23 games in, we lead Liverpool by 2 points. There are only 15 games to go. We've lost just 3 times in the league this season in 23. It's incredible. And we've only conceded 26 goals, which, if you're watching this series, you will know that we concede a lot of goals, and we have been a lot better this year. Adeyemi, he's basically saying that message because I want to transfer him to a left winger, so he can play, so he doesn't come up with a little exclamation mark when he plays in that cam spot. He currently can play striker or right mid, but yeah, want to just convert him to a left winger. Hosselu comes to us and says, look, boss, I feel like I could have had an impact on that game. Well, Hosselu, you are down the pecking order in terms of strikers. You're probably behind Nathan Noble as well now. The youngster has shone for us. You can see there 6 wins in a row in the Premier League. We are on fire right now. As we look at the 4th round of the FA Cup draw, we would host Championship side Burnley, Vincent Kompany's side, who in their first game of the Premier League season were rocked by Manchester City. It was master versus apprentice, Guardiola versus Kompany, his former captain, and Pep would come out on top. They beat Burnley 3-0. But despite that defeat, I think Burnley will be all right this season. I think they look the best out of the three promoted teams. I think Luton and Sheffield United will both go down. Let me know in the comments, who do you think will get relegated from the Premier League this season? As we reject an offer from Leeds, I think that was Leeds, wasn't it? For Nico Williams, he is not going anywhere. This kid is staying with us. As we head into the second game of the episode, it is Burnley at home. Burnley in the league are third at the moment in the Championship, pushing for promotion, and their attacker Manuel has 3 goals in his last 3 games, so we need to keep an eye out for him. We would rotate as we always do going into the FA Cup. John Stones gets his second start, having made his debut in the last round. Noble is up top with Isaac. Adeyemi is the only player who keeps his place from the team that beat Wolves. A couple of youth players in there as well. Obviously, Benjamin Farmer, Aidan Smith are right back as well. It's a strong team. I'm not taking Burnley for granted, but a game we should win. And obviously, now we're out the Carabao Cup. The FA Cup is our only chance for a cup trophy, so let's hope that we can secure that. Well, just 5 minutes in, there it is. Nathan Noble, his first, and I'm sure not his last goal for Nottingham Forest, celebrating there with his youth academy buddy, Aidan Smith. He is found by Isaac, and Noble finishes really nicely. This kid, honestly, I know he's 74 rated. He might be 75 now after this game. He is looking really good. I like his link-up play. He's a left-footed striker. And just his presence is made known. And I think he's going to be a great striker for the future. He makes it 1-0 and then almost makes it 2-0 actually. A nice header saved by the Burnley keeper. Isaac would go down with a little injury there, but we carry on playing, recycling it to Calvin Phillips, the captain of the day. But his shot is saved and we are well on the front foot. The resulting corner, though, would result in us getting our second goal of the game. And John Stones bagging his first goal for the club. In just his second appearance, he's played the 2 cup games so far. Stones bags his first with a great header going into the far corner. And our early dominance has paid off. 16 minutes in, we lead 2-0. Isaac, he seemed fine to play on, but I subbed him off anyway. I didn't want to take any risk with Isaac. He is a bit of injury prone. And now we're 2-0 up. I thought, you know what, let's bring on Greenwood and give Isaac some rest. We almost made it 3-0. Adeyemi driving through, but his shot would go just wide of the far corner before the Clarets would tear up the script a little bit and grab a goal. Jimenez with a nice finish. Jack Bartland probably could have done better, but nevertheless, the visitors make it 2-1. And then on the stroke of half-time, all of a sudden, we're relying on Bartland to stop them make it 2-2. Don't know where this momentum has come from. Just one goal and it can change the game completely. Jack Butland makes a good save there, and if I'm being honest, this is probably the last season Butland will be backup goalkeeper, I think, for me. We've got a couple of youth goalkeepers out on loan who are looking decent in the high 60s ratings now, and I think that it is time for them, one of them, I think, to become the backup goalkeeper for us here. I think Charlie Weaver, I want to say, he's looking the most promising, so maybe he'll get the nod in the cup games next season. Well, we would restore our 2-goal lead. Tosin Adarabioyo bagging his first goal for the club. But this has been a game of firsts. John Stones, I think, picked up an assist as well. Goal and assist for John Stones. He sets up his defensive partner, Adarabioyo. And then Nathan Noble, this guy again, popping up with a lovely finish off that left foot. He makes it 4 before trying to turn provider for Jacob Ramsey, but he is offside and the referee blows full time. And it is back-to-back 4-1 wins for Forest in 2 different competitions. But we carry on this winning momentum. It doesn't matter who we face. I just feel like we can beat them at the moment. We are on fire and we secure our place in the 5th round of the FA Cup. Nathan Noble, the star, 2 goals. This kid really is going to be special. And I didn't want to send him out on loan as well because I didn't want him to lose that potential to be special tag. I know sometimes if you send them out on loan, they could lose that tag. So we try and give him some game time here to keep that tag up. A couple of transfer offers come in. Will Swan gets an offer from Nashville, who I think he was on loan with last season. So we accept that, as well as Reading coming in for him. So we accept both. He can choose where he wants to go. Atletico Madrid come in for Taiwo Awoniyi. We swiftly reject that deal. Will Swan confirms that he goes to Reading, so he drops down to, I think Reading might still be in League One, so he drops down to League One, whilst we are still top of the Premier League table and we face Everton, who are in the bottom half. The Toffees are struggling, and can we take advantage of the sticky situation for the Toffees? Well, Brennan Johnson, the league top scorer, 22 goals for the Welshman. He and Taiwo are in a battle of their own. They have just been incredible, those two, this season. As we see the Everton lineup, a 4-5-1. Pascal Gross, Aronson, Livramento, Davi Sanchez, full of Premier League rejects, I guess you could say. Everton, I think, in real life as well, looking in trouble. They lost their season opener to Fulham at home. The team just isn't looking that great. They need Calvert-Lewin to be fit and available for most of the season if they want to keep stay up this season. I think they can't afford another relegation scrap, because I don't think they can escape on the final day for a third consecutive year. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway, let's see if we can take advantage of the Toffees. Dean Henderson would be the first goalkeeper to make a save in this game before Williams would find Awoniyi, and you know the rest. Taiwo bags his 21st of the season and gives us a 1-0 lead at Goodison Park before a lovely ball roll finds Renan Lodi, but Taiwo's shot is saved on the half an hour mark. Corner swung in, header comes in, cleared out again. Another corner for Forest as we look to keep up this pressure. Adeyemi swings in the ball, and there's the captain, Ryan Yates. And correct me if I'm wrong, he's played 4 seasons for us. This might be his first goal for the club in this career mode. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that might be right. Ryan Yates, the captain now of the club, bags his first goal. And this has been an episode of firsts. You know, in the Barnsley game we had, in the Burnley game we had 3 first-time goal scorers in Adeyemi, Stones and Adarabioyo. We now have a first-time goal scorer in Ryan Yates. He makes it 2-0 before the half is up. And then Nico Williams would get a good chance. The bombing forward, he drags his shot well wide. Heading into the second half, Adeyemi and Taiwo link up brilliantly, and Adeyemi picks up his second assist of the game, finding Taiwo, who just, oh God, this guy is such a finisher. 88 rated now, the Nigerian, looking for his 3rd golden boot in a row. Incredible stuff. Everton would get a goal, and again, it's a clean sheet lost for us. Dean Henderson's kept 9 clean sheets this season, which is already more than we've had in any other season, but we are failing to keep clean sheets, and I don't think we've kept one in the last 5 or 6 games. However, we do keep winning, and Adeyemi would pick up with his 2 assists, and he would add a goal to it. Taiwo Awoniyi finding the German, and his shot goes in before Taiwo would complete his hat-trick. Johnson feeding Taiwo, and we lead 5-1. And it's another hat-trick for Awoniyi. I wonder how many hat-tricks he scored in this career mode. It must be plenty. What a man he is. Those two battling for the golden boot. They are in a league of their own. And that would be it. Full time. Taiwo collects his match ball. We collect our 7th league win in the row. Can we be stopped? I just don't think so. Awoniyi hat-trick, Ryan Yates and Adeyemi picking up the other goals. Adeyemi 2 assists and a goal. He is kicking off life in the Premier League brilliantly so far. And that would be, 7 league wins in a row. We are just flying right now in the Premier League. I don't know if we can be stopped. I'll be honest, I don't know if we can be stopped. As a whole host of offers come in here as we enter towards the back end of the transfer window. We reject an offer from Valencia for Taiwo Awoniyi. Atletico Madrid are so keen on our players, but we are not selling Simeone. I'm sorry. Isaac, we reject an offer from him. Aidan Smith, Palace want a loan to buy for the youngster. We say no. He is our backup right back now. And then Nico Williams, my word. I think just our 2nd or 3rd bid that has come in that has been over 100 million. Roma, Jose Mourinho's Roma, £107 million bid for the Spaniard. We say no. Seville offer just shy of 75 million plus Spanish veteran Isco for Taiwo Awoniyi. We say no. I know I can block these transfers, but I just find them quite interesting to see what offers come in. And you can never say never. But that one we do reject. And then we already rejected one side of Manchester for Benjamin Farmer. This time the red side, Manchester United, come in for the English cam, but we say no. And then Brennan Johnson, I mean, Bayern Munich, just shy of £78 million bid. This one I was not tempted, but I thought about it for a second. £78 million for an 82 or 83 rated striker is quite crazy, but Brennan's been in incredible form this year, and there's no way we can sell the local hero. So Bayern Munich, in real life, you might be able to pull the the players from the Premier League, Harry Kane. Still not over that, but Brennan Johnson is staying with us for now. And we reject a couple of bids after the transfer window shuts as well, including Leicester bidding 107 million for Nico Williams. Adeyemi is confirmed to be moved to a left winger, so he will be playing in that spot. He's been incredible since joining already. As we see the Premier League table there, just, we're ploughing through these episodes, and game by game, we're getting closer to the end of the season. We're now in February. 24 games gone, 14 to go, and we are still top of the Premier League. But that'll be it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Drop a like if you did, and I'll see you in episode 68 very soon.